The 17th century is coming back around. If only Molière could see there's not just one production of Tartuffe, but two this 2025-2026 theater season. Through January 25th, you can catch Matthew Broderick taking on the title character. Was Tartuffe always on your radar? Was that something that you thought, maybe down the line I'd like to take on this role?
Oh, no, it never occurred to me. I just loved it when I read it, but I never grew up thinking someday I'll play Tartuffe.
Thought to be a pious man, Tartuffe tricks the head of a wealthy household into giving away his possessions, despite repeated warnings from his family. Along with Broderick for the raucous ride, actors David Cross, Ryan J. Haddad, and RuPaul Drag Race Season 6 winner Bianca Del Rio.
Now she's kind of grown on me, like a rash.
How familiar were you with Tartuffe prior to saying yes to this?
None. And I got a call from my agent saying, would you be interested in doing it with Matthew Broderick? And I said yes, and I had no idea what it was. Looking up online, I'm looking, Tartuffe, like what did I just agree to? And the only thing I could find was a high school production on YouTube. And there's this 4'11" little girl with some old lady makeup just ranting and raving in the first 5 seconds of the show. And I thought, oh, that must be my part. So that was the introduction.
I'm so happy that I said yes, because if I had just Tartuffe, Molière, rhyming verse, 1600s, I would have said, oh, thank you so much, but no. And how wrong I was and would have been. So I'm really happy that I jumped into the water, even though I didn't know what I was getting into.
David Cross may have come across your screens as Tobias Funke in Arrested Development.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the theater. I am Dr. Tobias Funke, and I will be your new director.
But this marks his first foray into the New York theater scene.
I've done a lot of different stuff, but the rehearsal through tech, through previews is really intense.
Yeah.
I could not tell you what day it was, what time it was. I mean, there's like a 4-week period, 5-week period where it's constant and changing.
This new production is directed by Sarah Benson, choreographed by Raja Feather Kelly, and adapted by playwright Lucas Nath. The way this is performed, it's in couplets, so everything has to rhyme. But it did cross my mind, God forbid someone, messes up or loses. Yeah? Don't tell me last night you could have fooled me.
Last night.
Did you?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What do you do? Because you have to rhyme. You have to.
We've had a couple.
Yeah, we've had a few. You stare at each other for quite a while, knowing that neither of you can rhyme.
How much do we want to reveal? It's like,
Who are you calling out?
We ourselves.
Francis, who plays Cleon, is supposed to say exploring, and then I rhymed that with boring, but he said examine, and then I'm spinning my wheels like, I've got about a second and a half to see if I can, what rhymes with examine? Mammon? That's the devil. No, that's not gonna work. And you had one where you're supposed to say house.
You should throw me out of the house, and I said you should throw me out onto the street.
But it doesn't.
It did not work at all.
Doesn't rhyme with the following thing. So there's a lot of, you scrambling, but I mean, that's
Live theater.
yeah.
My thing is that I just get louder and start pointing with my finger. Say it with conviction, and no one knows. Conviction,
is
that's the key.
No one would ever know because the confidence is so strong.
I lied to myself.
Just this past October, Andre de Shield starred in a site-specific production of Tartuffe at the House of the Redeemer on the Upper East Side. This production is taking place downtown at New York Theater Workshop, the home to many New York premieres including Once, Slave Play, Hadestown, and of course, Rent. So much history in this place.
Totally, and I was backstage recently and I had this really large dress in the show. I went around, I'm like, this wall is grabbing on my dress. There's a brick wall back there and it's a fake brick wall, but they're like, it's pulling on my dress. Can somebody do something about it? And I'm like, do we need to have it there? Pulling a moment. And then they looked at me and said, that's the wall from Rent. I'm like, oh, it's still here.
One difficulty in this house, we all noticed back there, is we can really see everybody's face. Anytime you look that way, you see either a smile or an absolute look of disgust.
Or this is, we've seen this a couple times.
Sometimes, but sometimes we see.
It's a very sacred place. So much beautiful theater has happened here
Yeah,
over the decades, and so much beautiful queer theater has happened here.
truly.
So to be the two of us with other queer artists in this cast, I think also queering up a classic, if you will.
That very much so.
Totally.
Yes.
With so much theater history felt in these walls every night, I had to ask David, have you been bit by the bug? Are you here to stay?
Well, I think I'm gonna try like a smaller regional theater in Schenectady.
Oh, okay.
Go back a little bit, and then I like to do a weekend at Rooster T. Feathers in, I think it's outside of Sacramento. Then do a one-man show for 2 years
Okay.
on Broadway. Then I'll probably go backwards a bit, go to the McMurdo station in Antarctica and do some stuff there's like 16 people there that are always there doing research, and I'll go to there and do something. And then probably a podcast.
Just a pivot.
Yeah.
All right. And is there a rumor that you and Sarah are going to be doing a play together, or am I making that up? Is that just
No, I
another
mean, it
wish?
might be I mean, we do talk about it, you know. And now that I know some of these venues that we could look
Antarctica,
into. Yeah. As long as it doesn't
Schenectady.
cross. I don't
Yeah.
want to cross.
Yeah, that'd be a little weird.
Yeah,
And
no.
I just mentioned it.
Yeah.
We need to get you in the theater more. What is the dream project? What show do you want to do?
Well, I mean, all the obvious ones. Lacage, I would love to do. I would love to do Cabaret, but all that's been done. So I think if I'm reaching out, and I think Ryan, you can back me up on this. What about Annie? As Annie.
It's the hard knock life for us. It's the hard knock life for us.
Let me be Annie. Yes.
Wait a minute.
I identify as 11-year-old.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I think you could easily alternate between Hannigan
And Annie.
Warbucks.
Oh, and
With your
Warbucks.
bald head. You
That's
already have
perfect.
the bald
That's already
head.
shaved. That's
Oh
genius.
my
Let's do
God.
it. Let's do it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more premiere theater coverage and exclusive interviews, click the subscribe button. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you there.